ChaosMoles, and welcome to the PC Gaming Show of the E3 2021. We are basically just jumping into this. There's nothing going on right now, and I will be honest, I have basically no predictions whatsoever what will be in the PC Gaming Show. It can basically be everything at this point. What is this? Oh, that's the CC. No. And why do I not have any sounds? Dogecoin mining facility. Okay, that's pretty funny to use in RTX. But why do I not have any sound? What? What is this? Oh yeah, apparently so nobody has sound. This is apparently not on us. If you were like, what the hell is going on? Oh yeah, there's no sound whatsoever, even on YouTube. Okay, cool. Well, that's awkward. So if you were like, hey, why do we not have any sound? Well, because there is none right now. No, seriously, like it doesn't matter on which channel, but there is no sound. Well, let's put some CC captions on. Are there also no CC captions? Yo, that's great. Folks, you should really check that before you...
You were able to finance this year's PC gaming show by, you know, selling all those black market graphics cards you've been hoarding.
We got this.
Ah, yes, a crime with absolutely no real-world consequences. Hey, Frankie, wait a minute.
Let me eat something in the meantime.
65-ton catapult mech model CPLTC-1 as featured in MechWarrior 5 Mercenaries?
Sean, I always knew you had immaculate taste.
Really?
It most certainly is.
That's a plug for MechWarrior.
I can't wait for this year's significantly more weaponized PC gaming show to go off without a hitch. Which reminds me, Debbot, can you run a quick hitch scan?
Yes, Sean. Of course, Sean. Running the hitch scan.
Oh, and I also want to warmly welcome someone new to the crew. Mika Burton, welcome.
Well, we already had a
I'm
Mitch.
so happy to be here and look forward to bringing all of you fresh new PC games and hardware.
Hitch scan complete. 0 hitches found presently or in 13,908,665 possible futures.
Hooray!
Yeah!
So what's the plan, Cap?
Well, Frankie, Debbot's gonna send you the coordinates for your first target, now. Your targets might be exclusive interviews, trailer premieres, or any number of amazing new computer games to beam down to the fine people on Earth.
Mission received.
I wish Modern
Now, this is gonna
MechWarrior
continue
5
until
was
all
good.
the targets required
Yeah, how was the
for
new
our mission is
expansion?
completed smoothly and without a hitch. Isn't that right, Debbot?
Yes, no hitches located, Sean. Not a single hitch in sight.
Yeah, we already had no
First,
audio.
Let's teleport down to the stage to check in on E3 happenings. The only reason we're allowed to legally be back on Earth.
Yeah, a buddy of mine is apparently checking out the new MechWarrior 5.
Oh, great to be
Expansion.
back, right? Am I right?
And this
One
is
of
an
my favorite planets
amazing...
in the
This
whole
looks
galaxy.
great.
It's all right.
And thank God that teleporter was conveniently built just out of frame of camera. Mika, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome to the PC Gaming Show 2021. It feels great to be back on a live stage once again. Over the next 90 minutes, we're going to bring you a showcase of some of the most exciting upcoming PC titles with world premieres and exclusive interviews.
And if dozens of new trailers wasn't enough for you guys, later in the show, we are going to tell you how to win a custom MechWarrior 5 themed PC powered by Intel. So you're going to want to stick around for that.
Now, make sure to keep out a special look for a special promo code throughout the show from Humble Bundle, during which you can get
Wow,
to get Civilization 6
6 Platinum Edition for
just
$10.
bucks. But right now,
That's
we're going to
pretty
kick
cheap.
things off with Nautica Blade Point, probably the most original entry in the Battle Royale genre this year. Let's go!
Oh, I'm actually kind of curious about this one. Now, people who have played the beta, they were like, dude, Yeah, apparently this game just took off on Steam. I didn't got into the beta. I was too late. Yeah, Naraka. Oh, August 12th. Alright. Wait, open beta? Wait, oh, next year, August 12th. Okay, that was a bit weird. Wait, what? Okay, I'm a little bit confused about this. What? That was a weird announcement.
The 2021 PC Gaming Show, and I am the new cloud-based headbot. I am streaming from GeForce Now, NVIDIA's cloud gaming service that connects PC gamers like you to their own library of games, purchased from digital stores like Steam and the Epic Games Store.
It's good.
Dying Light 2 and Orcs Must Die 3. But first,
Oh, Orcs Must Die 3 is coming to PC.
Academia. And be sure to check out GeForce Now, currently available for PC, Mac, Shield, Android, Chromebook, and iOS. Visit GeForceNow.com to learn more.
You know, weirdly enough, I don't really want to give GeForce any of my money right now because... Yeah.
I've made it. My time is now. I will become the best player the school has ever seen. Dodgeball Academia, here I come.
Well, you know, this would have been probably a pretty cool game if, what is it called, like this Dodgeball City game from EA wouldn't taken off as much as it does. Maybe this is a single player game and not a multiplayer game. Then I think it should be fine. If this is a single player game, what it looks like, then that should be fine. The year of Dodgeball. I don't know. Like, is that Tim Burton? It doesn't ring a bell. Sorry. Looks interesting. Yeah, it's a single player game. All right.
Make sure to check out Dodgeball Academia out soon from Humble Games. Ooh, that was
back on the ship?
sweet. Don't you agree, DevBot?
Sure, whatever you say, Sean. I agree with whatever you say.
I'm sensing a little bit of resentment there, buddy. Has something rusted your ports?
Nothing. I am happy to play second fiddle to a captain as charming and handsome as you. I have also definitely not dedicated multiple cores to computing revenge plans in a range of lethalities.
Great!
Oh, okay. No, okay, LaForge. Thank you. That already
Chivalry 2 with a special word from
helped
Steve
me.
Piggott, CEO and creative director of Torn
Now I
Banner
know
Studios.
who that is.
Hey guys, Steve Piggott, founder of Torn Banner Studios and creative director on Chivalry 2, which just launched 5 days ago. I'm so happy to be here at the PC Gaming Show. Chivalry 2, if you don't know, is a first-person slasher, which is like a first-person shooter, except instead of guns and grenades, you've got swords, battle axes, longbows. And
We just played that.
Playing it out on these huge 64-player battlefields.
It's fantastic.
It's all about those epic sword-fighting duels.
Yeah, hey, know this game.
And also that huge clash, the Battle of the Bastards kind of chaos and carnage. So the post-launch support plan is going to look like a mixture of mid and massive level content updates coming out across this year. One of the things we're most excited about is taking it to different eras in the medieval period. Before we've done the early period, now we're going closer to the later period in the upcoming update where you're going to get a bit more refined medieval armors and refined atmospheres that you can then go in and tarnish.
Yeah, apparently they have a huge like post-release lineup for this game. They really want to
make it something that medieval army would actually
throw in new maps and whatnot.
And when you come across these pristine gardens and this beautiful castle, you get to tear it all down and cause it's a canvas for your destruction.
And apparently we should be excited on how quickly we will get like... Oh, this is already... No. Oh yeah, this is already a new map.
us
Wow.
on the scene and started the company, and it's the game that's going to take us so much.
Yeah, they
further.
apparently said they have like tons of new maps and whatnot coming immediately after the launch.
Out and done. We're going to support it a lot with post-launch content.
Yeah.
Gallencourt is the first TO map that's coming out post-launch.
Gallencourt is going to take us to the high medieval times or the late medieval times.
Apparently because the Unreal Engine makes it so easy to build stuff for them.
Being this like noble, rich, wealthy place where the prosperous live. You're gonna feel like you're seizing the Tower of London if it was on a port where ships could dock into. You'll also be blowing up a couple ships, which is fun.
I like blowing up stuff.
In at launch, but there'll be more and more added to it post-launch as well.
A new fighting style is really going to change up the experience and change how you have to fight everyone.
Oh, that's cool.
Post-launch
Horses.
content is something that we're going to be working on for a long time.
The game is really gonna at least double in size for free.
Damn. And it's all for free. That's amazing. I love this game even more.
Exciting look at Dying Light 2, and make sure to stick around to find out how you could win a custom Mech Warrior PC from our friends at Intel.
Wait, that's not Dying Light 2. If this is Dying Light 2, things have changed. Oh, it's this weird, what is it called? Ramen? 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 I think it's called ramen. This game, man. Score! By the way, folks, there is a new elixir giveaway live for everyone who wants to participate. Oh, okay, cool. Ramen. Oh, here we go.
Hi.
Hi.
My name is Piotr Szymanek. I'm narrative director in Dying Light 2. Stay human.
Take that hand out of the pocket, please.
Today, especially for the viewers of the PC Gaming Show, I'm gonna tell you a little bit about the Dying Light universe. So, stay tuned. Every tragedy begins somewhere. This one started with a virus that escaped from Haran, the city
Dude,
we met in the first
take
part
that hand out
the
of the
game.
pocket.
And it reached the whole world, including the city where Dying Light 2 takes place. Remember January 6, 2025.
So what does this look?
Later known as Black Monday, the military ordered chemicals
Yeah, chat.
to be dropped
Don't
on the
forget
city.
to like and to
It was
subscribe
a mistake.
if you're watching this on YouTube. Just
The
saying.
chemicals mixed with water penetrated the soil, killing plants, turning most people into bloodthirsty monsters.
You don't do that.
Don't think of them as zombies though. They are more like
It's considered very much as
alive,
rude.
suffering people who attack everything that lives as a result of their pain and rage. Those who survived the chemical raid took refuge on the rooftops. A new order has been born in the city. People live on the rooftops, monsters in the streets. Nobody in
What
their
does
right
this
mind
look,
would
man?
dare to come down. Well, let's say almost nobody. The exception is the main character of Dying Light 2, Aiden. But why is he braver than others? How did he develop such a unique parkour and combat skills? Believe me guys, I would gladly answer all these questions, but I'm not here to spoil it for you. Let me tell you one thing.
Same nightmare haunts me every night. I'm locked up with other kids. I don't know what he did to me, but he did it every day. Over and over. Looking for something he couldn't find.
What?
The worst part was that he
What?
did the same to
What?
my sister. I'll never forget her scream when they separated us. What could I do? They had rifles, and we were 5 years old. And there was a fire, explosions, chaos. I got away. Soldiers took me out of the city, but my sister stayed there. My Mia. I left her.
We meet
Oh,
Aiden
there we go.
as one
Oh.
of the many children undergoing mysterious medical research. The last thing Aiden remembers from that time is extreme pain, then a fire, and a little girl that was being
This
tested.
pisses me off. Like, seriously,
Her
I
name
hate
was
that.
Mia. She was his sister.
I know it's like an insignificant thing for a lot of people,
Is Mia still alive?
but especially for
Following
me,
years haunted Aiden with these questions.
it's
and with
like,
guilt over leaving her. Moreover, Mia is the only answer to the question.
have you never heard of
who Aiden really
Kniga
is.
rules?
Now in
Come on, man.
2036, we meet Aiden
Come on, man.
when, for the first time during his pilgrimage, he finds a clue about how to find his sister. Aiden's path to the truth is tough, full of challenges and adventures. The difficult
Yeah,
choices
look,
to make
it's
as
supposed to
well
look
as the
casual, but this is
consequences
just...
await you. You're
Nah.
going to discover them all in December 2021.
We will see if it really comes out there. My hype level for Dying Light 2 right now is so low. I have no expectation whatsoever with this game. Unfortunately, like with all the bullshit which happened to it.
That was Dying Light 2, and it looks great.
And spooky.
Whew, well,
They didn't
we
show
are
anything.
here back on the E3 stage so we can get closer to your comments and reactions to what you're seeing on this year's PC Gaming Show.
That is right, Sean. So you out there, keep your comments coming in. And as you're watching this year, we want to get your input on a subject that Sean and I are pretty passionate about, PC building.
I saw what you did
this
there,
year,
Sakura.
we put a number of prototype PCs based on MechWarrior 5, but we're only going to manufacture one of them. And you get to pick which custom design becomes our flagship PC for this year's PC Gaming Show, powered by the 11th gen
And
Intel Core
to be
i9
honest,
processor.
that looks...
That is correct. Each of the prototype PCs that
I
you
don't
see
even
before you
know
on the
where
screen
would
are
fit
paired
that
with one of the
PC.
6 factions of MechWarrior 5. The Free Worlds League, the Draconis Combine, the Federated Sons, the Compellin Confederation, and more.
So cast your vote now for which faction and custom PC you want to win, and help us
6?
pick the best design.
Nah.
I'm currently
Looks too
personally
big.
pulling for the Draconis Combine because, as you can see by my beautiful patch, I'm the biggest fan of MechWarrior 5 on the PC Gaming Show.
Well, all right. Well, we'll check in later to see which group survives this MechWarrior showdown. But for now, let's check in with our very own mech pilot, Frankie Ward, who went on a special mission to get a closer look at Sega and Amplitude Studios' upcoming strategy game,
Yes.
Humankind.
Yes! Do it! Alright. Let's have a look.
In Humankind, you will be creating a civilization as unique as you
This
are.
game is so amazing
And
already,
speaking
man.
of unique, it's me, Frankie Ward. Looking kind of good, don't you think? Wondering how I got into the game? Let me show you.
Yeah, they also did this with a bunch of Twitch streamers.
You think you can beat me? Posture all you like. I've seen worms with more impressive empires.
Oh my. Oh, Twitch drops. Available now.
Get ready to play against me in the Humankind closed beta, starting now.
Oh boy. You've seen Crow play? I have also played it. Dead or alive. I should have closed beta access. If not, I'm checking with the things. Okay, that looks cool. But no mole avatar. No. No. I'm not big enough. This looks amazing. What is this? Unfortunately, I don't have big enough followers. You got guns. Tons of guns. This looks great. They always run. Yeah! That looks fantastic.
Thank you for watching the PC Gaming Show. My name is DevBot, your cloud-based artificial intelligence, and while it could be lonely without a physical body, I am streaming to you from GeForce Now, where you can play hit games like Rocket League and Apex Legends on nearly any device. With a library of over
Yeah, I was actually thinking about not streaming tomorrow, but maybe I'm just streaming a little bit of Humankind tomorrow, you know? Like... Whoa! Yeah, so this was a Stadia exclusive, and well, now that Stadia doesn't really care for that anymore, because Stadia is nearly dead, and will probably die here in a minute, it's coming to PC. But I will be honest, I don't really care anymore for Orcs Must Die.
Well, it's about time. Joining me to talk about Orcs Must Die 3 from Robot Entertainment is
Also, what happened with the... Whoa, why is this also pixelated now?
Thanks, Sean. Glad to be here.
So, for anyone who's never seen an Orcs Must Die game, what is the Orcs Must Die series all about?
Well,
Killing
Orcs Must Die
orcs.
3 is a third-person tower defense game. So basically, there are tons of orcs and bad guys trying to get in.
Yeah, let's not talk about the Orcs Must Die Unchained.
You give players tons of weapons and traps and tools.
Like
to
the
do
live
this,
service
and
game,
while you're defending the rifts,
which
you
was
can
also like a
play
PvP
solo,
thingy.
or you can invite a friend and play co-op.
Now, since this is the third game in the series, what's new compared to the previous two titles?
There are two new campaigns, but the main new story campaign takes place about 25 years after Orcs Must Die 2, so not only will the fans be able to catch up on any new developments with the Order, but they will also place some new heroes in our all-new war scenarios, which are these new massive levels where you fight hundreds of orcs on the battlefields outside of the fortress themselves. So you're fighting indoors and outdoors, which is pretty new. We have a new mode called Scramble. It's basically adding random elements against the player, making the levels more
Yeah, keep in mind
challenging.
this game is technically already out,
What are the new weapons and
but it was a
traps
Stadia
that are coming?
exclusive.
We added war machines and war guardians. So a war machine is
Like they said it in an interview,
massive
without
traps,
Stadia,
like you might release a giant tornado on the
this game would have
battlefield,
never
or
happened.
You'll climb into a catapult and you'll fire
And then
at,
Stadia stopped to do
giant
this.
orc armies. And then the war guardians are it's like putting other war mages on the battlefield with you to fight with you, except they have their own attacks and their own special abilities.
Well, I gotta ask then, when and where can we play Orcs Must Die 3?
So OMD3 is coming out on July 23rd on Steam, PlayStation, and Xbox, and pre-orders start today. So you should rush off to Steam now and put OMD3 on your wish list.
Well, thank you so much for joining us, Jerome K. Jones. Once again, just a few more weeks to wait for Orcs Must Die 3. For now, though,
I mean, they're smart enough to release it in July.
Masquerade Swan Song.
Oh, for a second I got excited, but that's one song. I mean, at least I heard Swan Song is actually good in comparison to Vampire the Bloodlines 2, because this one is out.
6, 7, 8.
Wait, no, this is Swan Song. This is the other one. Sorry. I was mixing it up with something else. My bad.
Halsey.
This would turn dark.
Halsey, get out here. You come for me and mine. But first, you need to find us. All I want is to be with my little girl. Is that so much to ask?
Oh my. This was interesting. Oh.
Hello, this is CERN from Passion Republic Games.
Wow.
We are a
That's a
Malaysian-based indie game studio working on Gigabash, a multiplayer
change of
arena
pace.
brawlers inspired by kaijus and heroes. Today, we'd like to showcase some new and exciting gameplay footage of our oversized characters in action. Please
Okay, that looks
enjoy
great.
the brawl.
Oh my god, it's like a fighting game, but you're fighting like, oh my god, in a real destructible city and stuff. Yeah, that's great. Oh my. I love how humans are still running around. It gives me a bit of a, what was the game called? My god, how can I... Rampage? No, what was it called? Was it Rampage? I can't remember the name anymore. I'm so bad with the ape and with the Godzilla stuff. This is great though. Yeah, that looked great.
Let's check out a trailer for Lemnis Gate and make sure you hang around afterwards for the developer interview with Sean.
Mankind is
facing total annihilation.
We stand on the verge of extinction.
Infertility spreading across the globe.
Humanity's last living generation.
a major scientific breakthrough.
Yet there is hope for our future.
The project known as the Lemnis Gate.
But if we are to survive, first, we must go back.
I have...
3.
Oh yeah, it's this...
2,
Yeah.
1.
Right. It's this 5-second multiplayer fighting game where you basically like turn back in time or something like that.
Let's go. Shield. Protect and serve.
Yeah, so the interesting part about this game, what they totally don't show here, is that you have like time limits.
You have only one mission.
What you can do, I think you have like five seconds or something to move, and then you can do like all the things, and then somebody else is taking over.
Joining us to talk about Lemnis Gate is the
super
game
weird.
director from Rat Loop Games Canada. It's James Anderson. Thanks for joining us, James.
Sean, it's great to be here.
Now, let's begin by asking, what the heck is a first-person shooter turn-based strategy game?
The entire game is set inside of a 25-second time loop.
Or
so
25
instead of playing
seconds.
continuously, you'll play for 25 seconds turn by turn. So for example, I'll take a turn and play for 25 seconds, and then you'll take a turn and play for 25 seconds. And then we, turn by turn, layer new characters into the same 25-second time loop. So for example, I may run down a hallway and throw a grenade, killing one of your operatives. But then on the next turn, you may intercept my operative before he threw the grenade. So we have Retrieve XM, Seek and Destroy, Classic Deathmatch, and we have a game mode called Domination.
It's so weird.
Can you walk me through a little bit of like what a few turns at the start of a round looks like?
You can see the board, you can see the time loop, everything that's happening. And then we both get time to like observe, plan, and then execute our moves.
When and where can we play it?
So Lemnis Gate will be launching on August 3rd. It's open for pre-orders right now on Steam, and we're coming up to a open beta in July. The game will launch on PC and console, both current and next-gen platforms.
Thank you so much for joining us, James Anderson. Once again, that is the
At least he is
genre-bending,
keeping the interviews
first-person
short.
shooter, turn-based
That's
strategy
good.
game, Lemnis Gate. Now, we're not the only one marooned in the stars out here. Coming up next, let's take a look at Next Space Rebels.
And this no man's land has a technical term. It's called common, which means, my friends, that
Startube.
space is for everyone. And I mean everyone!
Next Space Rebels.
Right. What?
It's alive! It's alive!
What?
You up for it? Then come on in.
I think this is not the
You
game
guys
people
just
expect.
Saw Next Space Rebels. And hey, if you play enough of that game, maybe you'll get good enough at building rockets to join us up in orbit.
I
But
do
don't
not
anything
think this is
illegal
what
like
people
Day 9.
expect.
Last break, we set up our Intel and MechWarrior 5 custom PC contest and asked you guys at home to vote for the winners. Well, we're just down to 3 houses now with Davion, Rocco,
Yeah, it's not
Hake, and
Kerbal
Liao
Space
being
Station or
eliminated. So
Kerbal
go to those
Space
factions,
Program.
press F to pay respects, etc., etc. Now that means that we only have 3 houses left: Karita, Steiner, and Merrick. So
Oh,
make sure
great.
to vote now because the winner will determine the build of the custom MechWarrior 5 themed PC powered by Intel. So let's keep the show moving. And next up, it's a brand new medieval RPG.
Oh.
This is War Tales.
Oh. Yes.
100 years have passed since the rise of the Edoran Empire and its untimely demise following the Great Plague. In these troubled times of quarreling factions and outlaws roaming the land, work is not scarce for a band of mercenaries. The
This is like a
stories of this age have
turn-based?
been recorded. They are known as the War Tales.
Ah! Saw the mouse cursor there for a second. Oh yeah, it is a turn-based game. Awesome. Oh, that looks cool. So you have like the interior and stuff. So it's more like an RPG. Oh my. Oh my. Alright. That looked good.
That was the debut of War Tales, an open-world RPG from Shiro Games about leading a mercenary troop on a sprawling adventure.
Cool.
Speaking of mercenaries, our battle for the best custom PC based on MechWarrior 5 Mercenaries continues. We'll be back live on stage soon, so make sure you keep voting for the PC build you like the most and head over to pcgamer.com/IntelMW5 for your chance to win.
Yay.
So, how about another game announcement? This is E3 after all, and this year's PC Gaming Show is so full of games set in space, it's starting to feel a little crowded up there. But the next game we have to show you is very special. It is the world-exclusive reveal of Ixion, a deep settlement management game set in the stars.
Yes.
In Ixion, you struggle to
Yes.
maintain a space station, stockpiling resources, managing external and internal threats, and rescuing the survivors of other failed expeditions.
That
We
sounds
think
great.
This will be a brilliant entry into the genre when it releases. So,
Can I murder
here
my
is your
mods
first
though?
look at Ixion.
And my viewers. Ah, something in my eye. Dollars.
The Earth, our home. She is unique. Held in its bosom are the ingredients of evolution. Beyond raw survival, beyond the safety of comfort, we, humanity, pursue something greater. We have learnt, persevered, shaped our knowledge from that which is found in the furthest realms of science. However, humanity has brought destruction to the earth, polluted its blood, choked its breath. Today,
What?
we're paying the price for this.
No.
We know the taste of a dying world. But the earth is not to be our grave. A mother does not wish to see her children disappear with her.
no.
She wishes to see instead
We would never.
in her children, to carry on. Dolos carries this courage. We have gone further than any nation, moved faster than any corporation, hand in hand with those who, like us, carry that courage. The Tycoon Station is both an epilogue of these endeavors and a prologue to humanity's next steps. Our Council of
I am
Champions
Alan.
leads the vanguard. They know, as do we all, that the survival of humanity now
Excuse me, Mr. Mask.
out there in the dark.
Can you
That
tweet
we
something
are
again?
Masters of our own destiny. That we must go as a species bound together, pushing further into the unknown.
I mean, great advertisement video, but
Set sail on
you know,
this new sea because there is hope to be found, horizons to explore, and because our very existence depends on it. I give you the stars. I give you the Vol engine.
and things explode. Yeah. Yeah. Well, he screwed you over. Now I would love to see something of the game, because this told me absolutely nothing. Nope. Okay. Well, then I've forgotten about this game in 2 seconds. It sucks. Oh, this is by the creators of Far. I've never played Far. Heard a lot of good things about it though. Hey look, it's my hometown. What's left of it. And now prepare for Too Far. I'm sorry to show myself out. Ooh. Yeah, we need more sails. Oh, they're just calling it Far Changing Tides. Okay. That Nvidia graphics card, man.
Sean, what if for one segment I was the lead and you were my sidekick?
What? Who's ever heard of a human sidekick?
There are plenty of human sidekicks. Building list of known human sidekicks. Alex Vance and...
No. I mean human sidekicks to robot heroes. Can you compute that, DevBot?
DevBot cannot compute. There is no known precedent set for human sidekick to robot lead.
Yeah, there you go.
Human sidekick, robot lead.
DevBot, I think it's time for a hard reboot. Frankie, can you take over while I sort this out?
Aye, aye. Let's take a look at the next game reveal.
Okay. Lakeburg Legacies. Work. I love work. Ooh. Looks a bit like... Okay, the biggest problem I already have, I can barely read any of the stuff they are writing. Like, I cannot read the interface. That looks interesting, though. Oh my! So it's basically like Crusader Kings 3 without the building mechanics. Oh boy, tripwire. Interstellar Insanity? Wait, this is a game which is already out? Oh, this is... Oh. I thought it was the name of the game. This is of course a new, like, expansion for... what is it called? Yeah, Killing Floor. There we go.
A little help would be appreciated. It's the PC Gaming Show, and when you're not watching me, your favorite recurring bit of a robot, make sure to head over to GeForceNow.com to grab a priority membership trial. In celebration of gaming's biggest week, you can try out all the priority benefits, including faster access to playing your favorite games, longer playtimes, and the glory of high-performance gaming with RTX on. Act fast, the special offers only available.
I heard this is where all the RTX cards actually landed up.
Evolution 2, Silt, and a word from Valve. But first, the captain of our program, Sean.
Like, Nvidia needed them all for themselves for GeForce Now.
Games to talk about MechWarrior 5 Mercenaries. I'll be taking notes.
Ah, DevBot, I love you so much more as a voice without a body. Let's talk about MechWarrior 5 Mercenaries, and joining us to do so from Piranha Games is the Senior Marketing and Community Manager, Darren Katz. Thanks so much for joining us, Darren.
Thank you, Sean. Great to be here.
Now, the MechWarrior universe is gigantic. There's a ton of games in it. I even played MechWarrior 2 back in 1995.
When it still was owned by Microsoft and was good.
Where does MechWarrior 5 sit in the space?
What?
Yeah, obviously there's a very rich legacy of games that go way back. But in particular, MechWarrior 5 pays homage to MechWarrior 2 Mercenaries. But it has all this modern design and technology that I'm super excited to talk about with you today.
Well, let's start at the real basics.
There was Activision.
What makes being in a mech and doing mech-on-mech combat awesome?
You become a part of your
I
machine.
made a joke.
And when you're out in battle, it's not just a matter of pointing and shooting at everything. You're also managing your systems, whether you're
Like,
shooting a lot
if they want to, it could have also been Blizzard.
weapons that have high heat output. Well, you got to manage your heat so that you don't shut down in the middle of a battle. And when you're facing your foes, you can salvage these battle mechs. So if you see a mech that you want, well, you might not want to destroy it completely. You might want to take out its legs or take out its arm weapons so that the pilot has to eject, and then you can just...
Yeah, apparently they patched this game quite a bit. And they added a new expansion to it.
DLC Heroes of the Inner Sphere. Talk to me about what's in the DLC.
Boy, there's a lot in the DLC. I'm excited about all this stuff. There's the new career mode. When you start with the DLC, you can import your campaign previously if you'd like to, or you can start over from scratch and start from any of the great houses. And then carve your path through the galaxy from there. There's, speaking of paths, there's new career paths, which earn you powerful upgrades for your battle mechs, and it's a really exciting new feature for me. And there's a new procedural mission type called Beachhead. This is a big one for me. Beachhead is basically you're clearing an enemy base landing zone for your invasion force. So as you land on the planet, you're wanting to take out satellite installations so that the enemy can't communicate with each other. You're taking out artillery emplacements. You're basically
Wasn't this game also so bad why like reinforcements could directly spawn behind you? Like they could just spawn in.
Which you know, that's maybe kind of represented in the image behind me. It's a really cool lunar type setting that we haven't had before. And then there's a lot of new equipment and weapons, things like electronic countermeasures and other electronic equipment like Beagle Active Probe, Mask, which is a little like a turbo boost for mechs.
Yeah, I can see that that is pretty
mech rifles,
indefinitely or infinitely.
So a lot
Yeah.
of new content. I'm really excited about it.
Can you talk to me about what are the new different mechs? How do they play differently?
The 7 new chassis of the Vulcan, Dervish, Corsair, Marauder 2, Champion, Charger, and Hatamoto Chi. But a couple of my favorites.
Familiar names in there, yeah?
Yeah. So the first one I'll talk about is the Vulcan. It's a very unique mech. It's got the nickname the Scarecrow, which you'll see from the profile. It's just a very unique looking mech. There's nothing else like it in the franchise. It's a 40-ton mech. It's highly mobile, and typically it's used for reconnaissance or scout missions because of its mobility, so it can get in and out fast. You can, if you're looking for a specific target, if you're on an assassination mission, for example, you can get in there, find your target, get back out.
I know it doesn't matter really for the gameplay.
This is one of my favorites. Is
the game looks kind of dated.
This thing is a 100-ton assault mech, and it's just a huge beast. Yeah, it is gigantic, and it is terrifying to see it coming at you on the battlefield.
It's something we've talked about before, modding. I know that MechWarrior 5 has a rich modding community. What are some of the amazing mods you've seen developed?
There's simple modifications from HUD changes, changing colors, adding mechs, weapons, and equipment, to full conversion mods. We've got
it has RTX in the mech bay. Oh, good. Well, at least it has RTX. Not that most people will see it, but for long, you know, it has RTX.
Is probably working on.
I'm just waiting for the first games who will introduce RTX in the interface. It's like, what? Why would I care for that? So that we could say that we have RTX.
Darren Katz for joining us to talk about MechWarrior 5 Mercenaries. And of course, a warm thank you to MechWarrior 5 for sponsoring the PC Gaming Show and giving me this cool patch. Coming up next, let's take a look at Silt.
Oh, I've heard about this. What was Silt? This is ringing a bell. Where am I? Oh. Nope, that doesn't ring a bell at all. What the heck? Okay. Yeah, I was actually thinking we were talking about another game, but what? I think something with tentacles, chat. Yeah. I think something with tentacles. Oh boy, Hello Neighbor 2. Man, this town looks already great. Oh my. Welcome to my parlor. Ha! Oh my. Knock him out. Aww. Oh my god, this game is also coming out this year?
Hi, I'm Rich Newbold, Game Director on Jurassic World Evolution 2. Following the incredible success of the first game, we are very excited to return to such an amazing world and bring you
Sacriel, is that you?
Experience yet. Set after the events of Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom, you will work alongside iconic characters from the films, voiced by original talent such as Bryce Dallas Howard and Jeff Goldblum. You will lead efforts to contain, control, and conserve the many dinosaurs now out in the wild, and for the very first time, you will be building parks and facilities beyond Isla Nublar as you explore new, stunning locations across the globe. Of course, it wouldn't be Jurassic
He also
World
sounds
without
like
the stars of the
Sacriel.
show, our dinosaurs. And we are thrilled to be
This is
bringing
kind
to
of
life even more
weird.
authentic species than ever before, including awe-inspiring
What?
flying and marine reptiles. So sit back and allow me to welcome you to Jurassic World Evolution 2.
I'm literally confused by this. He sounded and looked like Sacriel.
We ignored all the warnings.
Boy.
Forgot the lessons.
Yeah, we already saw this.
We abused our power.
They've showed this on the Jeff Keighley show.
We played with genetics like it was a toy.
The big difference was that Jeff Goldblum was announcing this himself and not just a Sacriel mock-up.
Now, here we are.
DMCA music.
Different world.
No, actually I didn't got DMCA for that music at all. Interestingly enough. I got DMCA for something super weird on the Jeff Keighley show. It wasn't this. It wasn't this. I had some weird DMCA claims, which I didn't expect.
After all your failed attempts at running a dinosaur park and getting all those people killed, I think this is finally going to be the one where you finally pull it off without a hitch. With a host of new features and new dinosaurs, this sequel from Frontier is an even deeper management sim with a brand new and original narrative. Make sure to wishlist it on Steam now for release later this year. Now, with all the games we've covered so far today, we're always
so many games coming out. I think we will have a good amount of games which will be postponed.
War Tales, Nautica Blade Point, and unsurprisingly, Mech Warrior 5 Mercenaries. I have a feeling, though, that may change as we have plenty.
I have a feeling that especially Mech Warrior 5 is not necessarily positive they are talking about.
Have cooking. Take it away.
Oh, there's New Blood. New Blood is doing some very interesting but also very weird games sometimes. Oh wow, I see a lot of people who have yeah, like Mech Warrior 5. Yeah, if you're wondering what you're looking here, Gloomwood was actually kind of interesting. New Blood is a publisher who does indie games who normally would not get a publisher because they are so weird and abstract.
Oh, it just wouldn't be the PC Gaming Show without a fantastic New Blood Supercut. And joining us from New Zealand is New Blood CEO Dave Oshry. Hey, Dave!
Hey guys, thanks for having us back for another year. You know, what you just saw was what New Blood's got going on for 2021. Some stuff you might know about, some stuff you might not know about, and some stuff we're not ready
This
to
was
talk
actually
about
kind of interesting.
just yet. But what I do want to talk about is Gloomwood. Gloomwood, as you know, is our next flagship title, inspired by great PC games like System Shock, Arx Fatalis, Call of Cthulhu, and of course, the Thief series of games. And not
Dave, I'm
Bloodborne.
sorry. That's
Not
really great, Dave. Gosh, this is kind of embarrassing.
No Bloodborne.com.
We kind of need to hurry it up a little bit. I just want to make sure that we have enough time for our next video. We got an incoming message from Gabe Newell. So I guess goodbye for this year. I'm really sorry to cut you off, but see you next year.
What? I'm sorry, what? You're bumping me. You're bumping me for Gabe. Gabe, that Gandalf look, he doesn't even go here.
Is everything okay, Dave?
Not now, Mom, I'm upset. We spent a year on this. Where is Gabe? Where is Gabe? Where is his boat? Yeah, take me to him. Take me to Gabe Newell. Gabe. Bull. PC Gamer. This isn't over.
They're doing this all the time.
I'm sure Dave is and will be fine. And if
It's
he's
fine.
not, who cares? Because we have a special message from Gabe Newell. Take
They're
it away,
taking
Gabe.
themselves not serious and whatnot.
Hi, this is Gabe Newell. I want to thank PC Gamer for
Hi.
all the opportunities it gives us as developers to connect with gamers around
I'm
the
the
world.
dude who is taking 30% of your income on Steam without any reasons, and I'm just reading this right now.
Next Fest, an event we're hosting in just a few days to give players a chance to try demos of upcoming games for free. We'll be featuring some of the demos you'll be seeing during this week's PC Gamer event and dozens more. Here's a look at just some of the titles to be featured during Steam Next Fest.
Welcome to Steam Next Fest, where we're showing a massive collection of upcoming titles on
I heard
Steam.
some not so great things about
During
the
the week
Steam
of the
Next
festival,
Fest
developers
on
from around the
how
world release their demos for you to play.
Put on the gamer pants.
on how Steam is apparently handling this.
So go explore the newest titles. From first-time devs to seasoned pros, this is Steam Next Fest.
Oh, fuck, some of those look pretty good.
Wait, that was it? That was it? Just Gabe New saying fuck? Okay. Cool. What is this? That's a change of pace. I don't want to use the word I'm thinking I want to use here. I really don't want to use that term anymore. Oh my god. Okay, well, looks like a Dark Souls game because they're also apparently putting like Soulsters into the freaking name. I didn't want to use it, but here we are.
Hello, Sean. I am Deadbot, dedicated to serving you and your crew's every need.
Glad to have you back, Devbot.
You know, Sean, I wouldn't ever want anything to come.
I didn't want to use the term Souls-like anymore, but
Neither? That's a weird thing to say.
Like a petty disagreement over hosting responsibilities, or all-out robot versus human war.
Again?
You know, it is time to look at some hardware. Here on the PC Gaming Show, you know we keep frame rates high and the rays accurately traced. Building and upgrading your rig is as much a part of the hobby as playing the game.
But you cannot get any
put our
cards
heart and
anywhere.
soul into these machines, and if that means using enough RGB to light the Vegas Strip, who's to judge us? This year, with the help of PC Gamer's hardware editors, which I'm pretty sure they're just, you know, weird brains in a jar, we've picked out 4 of the most exciting pieces of kit set to emerge from labs soon. First up, something fittingly sci-fi. The Impulse is a neurocontroller that aims to make you a better gamer by cutting out response times almost entirely. It's not quite Alex Vance's gravity gloves from Half-Life, nor is it quite up there with Gabe Newell's dream of a direct brain-to-game interface, but the Impulse is as close as we're going to get this year. The glove measures the signal traveling through muscles in your hand to beat your finger to the click. In theory, it's giving you the chance to nail that headshot precious milliseconds ahead of your opponent. If it works out, we could see a tech like this become commonplace in esports. And if it doesn't, let's hope our
Gamer
neurons
crack.
at the very least remain unfried. Next up, you guys might be wondering what this chonky beast is. So allow me to introduce you to the Fanatec CSL DD wheelbase. Do you want to feel like you're really burning rubber at Daytona? Well, then you need a serious force feedback wheel. Direct drive wheelbases gets you as close to the feel of a real racing machine without, having to huff gas and stuff like that. Historically, the problem with this tech has been the price, which has involved dropping real car money on your rig. So, Fanatec aims to solve that. The CSL DD comes in at only $350, which still isn't exactly a bargain, but it's much cheaper than its competitors. And the CSL DD is already wowing diehard sim racers. It might be slight overkill to use it for Rocket League, though. Believe it or not, sometimes less really is more. If you want to play The Witcher 3 on the subway like we all do, you don't need to drag your tower along for the ride. Just use the 1X player. A wave of more powerful processors have finally made handheld PC gaming a reality. Inside this Switch-like machine, you've actually got an Intel Tiger Lake chip.
Definitely not with an Intel.
These mini machines are going
because
to
Intels are becoming far too hot.
Major advances still to come. Lastly, let's take a look at the Asus PG32UQX. Not the most catchy name for this gaming monitor with all of the trimmings,
32-inch.
It's actually one of the sexiest
too
PC
big.
products this year. That's because this monitor comes with a mini LED backlight featuring full local dimming. The result is a screen that's not only fast, but brighter than the sun. Stare at it long enough and you might not notice the $3,000 price tag. For those of you still outstanding, it's time for more killer games, starting with Chaos Gate.
Roll it back again. How much? Oh yeah, they showed this one. Do they actually show some gameplay, or do they just show the cinematic trailer again? I think they're just showing. Yeah, they're just showing the cinematic trailer again. I have no clue what this is. Something about Grey Knights. But that's about it. And we're getting the full cinematic trailer in August. Cool.
You just got the chance to witness Chaos Gate Demon Hunters, the newest Warhammer 40K
Yeah, but
game
we already
from
saw
Frontier
that.
Complex games. If you're a fan of turn-based tactics, strategic-based management, brutal combat, or you're like me and are really hyped after watching these Astartes animation 100 times, make sure to wishlist Chaos Gate Demon Hunters on Steam now to get ready for the 2020.
Because I don't know what it is.
Next up, we have a trailer for Pioneer, a spooky and gorgeous-looking shooter that draws on the lineage of games like Stalker. Let's take a look.
Oh, that's a high claim. Okay. Well, they haven't really put this. Oh wow, that is like.
Афганистан сильно изменилась. Наверное, это тяжело нести на себе такое бремя. Испытывать бесконечную боль и терпеть ужаснейшие кошмары за весь тот хаос, который вы пережили. А вы ведь, как и многие другие, всего-навсего желали счастливой жизни, не так ли? Пожалуйста, не смотрите на меня как на монстра. Я думаю, что я почти...
Those subtitles, man.
Вы лучше скажите...
Yes, there are subtitles there if you haven't seen them.
Условия острова. Какой ценой вы хотите обрести счастье?
something.
Хочешь устроить новый рейд на могильник? Сейчас это невозможно. На
Something
острове
is
скоро вновь
off.
разгорится война. Истовики начнут замес бригады, и ни у кого из них больше не будет сил, чтобы нас поддерживать.
Something with the graphics doesn't sit right with me.
Собирать остатки вымпела. Слушай, жнец, далеко не все из наших товарищей погибли. Это невероятно суицидальная миссия, и для того, чтобы ее выполнить, нам нужны наши ребята. Да, они, возможно, не захотят, но нам все равно надо найти их.
This looks
Понимаете? Я ведь ни капельки не злюсь на вас.
rough.
Нет, мы с вами точно не враги. Вы не понимаете меня и не понимаете остров. Вы смотрите на меня и на другие порождения острова, как на врагов. Но мы все всего лишь друг друга боимся. Поэтому нам так плохо. Поэтому нам так одиноко. Остров дал нам шанс создать новую прекрасную жизнь. И мы даже не пытаемся этим шансом воспользоваться.
Кто вы такие? Назовите себя!
Мы здесь, чтобы передать вам прощальное послание, товарищ Волков. Химическое оружие уже уехало.
I'm pretty sure that Cole will enjoy this.
Все, что вы делаете, просто тщетно.
Вы поганые предатели.
But right now, this is like there's something with this game. I cannot put my finger on it. Pioneer. Huh. Yeah, didn't ring with me.
Time is running out to vote for which custom PC you'd like us to assemble. So vote now for one of the remaining MechWarrior factions by typing into chat wherever you at home are watching. All right, so now we've got another stack of brand new trailers for you, beginning with a special transmission from one of our favorite games based in space, EVE Online.
Oh yeah, they said they had like a special announcement.
New recruits, on behalf of Concord, I would like to welcome you to the EVE Online's Academy.
Boo, Concord! Boo! Nobody likes your police ass.
You're about to take on an adventure like no other. This star cluster is filled with other capsuleers, and it's up to you if you work with them or against them. You can make a living as a peaceful explorer, or as an industrialist, shaping the foundations of EVE's economy. If combat is your thing, you can work yourself up the ranks as an enforcer, or prove your prowess in a fleet as a soldier of fortune. Whatever your choice, we will lose many on the path of becoming a capsuleer. But I believe you have what it takes to become a capsuleer. In EVE Online, you forge your own path.
This is EVE. You know, it's a crazy universe where anything can happen.
Oh, this is the introduced EVE Academy.
Go for it.
I'm the CEO of a industrial corporation in EVE Online. We're a 5-man operation, and we specialize in manufacturing and delivering fully fitted chips in bulk.
I want to be on the side of the people who are fighting against the oppression, against the bad guys, and it's like a project, and you're kind of putting.
Yeah, this is actually a real thing, like an academy.
Modules, and that ship basically is the dream.
You get to use cloaking devices, probes to scan down unknown parts of space. And there's always
go to school to learn this game.
By another player who might be out hunting explorers.
Your heart's racing, everything, you know, bullets are flying, ships are all over the place, and you start shaking because your adrenaline's pumping because you're gonna lose your ship.
Wait, that was it? Wait, what is this? Slightly confused here? Ew. I couldn't even read that. Aboria. Okay. Eve has changed? No, interestingly enough, in those, what is it, 20 years of Eve? It is not. Eve is still Eve. Oh boy. Tinykin? Oh my god, is that Pikmin? Oh, the Label game. Okay. Yo, this is cute. That's a cute idea and cool idea. I like that. This is actually neat. Huh.
Chcielibyśmy zaprosić wszystkich widzów PC Gaming Show oraz fanów gier Survival Horror RPG do obejrzenia naszego world premiere,
That
w którym znajduje się
is
ekskluzywny gameplay
a jump.
z The Haste, czyli wielkiego finału naszej gry Chernobylite.
Oh. Chernobylite.
How do I enter that power plant?
We need intel, backup, supplies, and most of all, we need a fucking plan. We'll take our next step when the time is right. For today, let's focus on getting our strength back. Somewhere to sleep would be a start.
Yeah, we played the early access version of it. Wasn't my game, unfortunately.
I'm only really interested in one thing. Where is Tatiana?
That ghost you're chasing. I don't know what to tell you.
Before we enter the lion's den, I need to triple check everything is ready. Sniper, are you in position?
Affirmative. I took the roof of an abandoned building with a pretty little view of the entire power plant. Igor, take a rad reading, will you?
3.6.
This is the beginning of the game.
Not great, not terrible.
Yeah, didn't like it much.
As we have more games on the way, but coming up later, our friends at Games Radar will be bringing you the Future Game Show.
Yeah, we watched this too.
Showcase of some of the most exciting games coming to consoles and PC in 2021 and beyond. It's all hosted
Because
by
they, like, we haven't done that in the last 2 times they were live.
features even more world premieres, exclusive
And they had, like, all the games. Like, they had actually some really good games there. And was like, wait, what?
Stick around, more
I completely
trailers,
missed
interviews,
out.
and reveals coming up.
Warsaw. This looks neat. Huh. This is actually really good. But this brings us back to the topic we had earlier, that like a lot of games are now doing this 2.4D art sprite thingy. What? What? Oh, it's on Kickstarter. Sacrifice game. Oh, Icarus! This is actually a game which is very much on my list. Soon, chat. soon. This game is very much on my... I watch out on this list. Like, what I've seen so far from the game. And, what I've seen so far from the game. Looks pretty great. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Yeah, you will not kill that polar bear with some arrows. I like the music. Oh, there's the release date, August 11th. Oh my god, another horror game. And yes, this is the full release.
Endless, futile war.
There will be no early access for the game.
Desertion into hostile syndicate territory was your only option.
Oh my.
And this open world RPG, from the jungle to the streets. Maybe if you can infiltrate the factions, rob the syndicates, keep your team together.
I'm just gonna say, it reminds me a bit of like Syndicate to a certain degree.
You might just find a way off this planet. Mekajama.
Okay.
This is it, you guys. This is the final opportunity for you who are watching to decide which of these final two beautiful MechWarrior 5 themed PCs gets crafted for your chance to win, courtesy of Intel.
Oh boy, Kurita is bringing this home.
Crazy in chat with the color, house, or number of the build that you want to see. So here is where we are at so far.
Of course, Red.
Kurita is at 46%, Merrick is at 23%, and Steiner is at 31%. All right, you guys, if Kurita's not the one you want to win here, you got to get to voting. And we are almost out of time to vote, but there are still some trailers left. So here is The Wandering Village.
Oh. Pretty. It's a city management game. Oh, it's this game! Yes! I have seen this before. Oh my god, this is on my list for a while now. Yeah, you're like on a walking dinosaur. And you're walking just over the world map. Oh, what? This is already it?
An amazing show so far that I must ask you, my loyal what's been your favorite part?
I definitely am looking forward
Yeah,
to
I'm really. I have Wandering Village already on my pre-order list. Like I'm.
choose every year, but
What I've seen of that game looks so great.
Humankind, for no particular reason.
Oh, no doubt. For me personally, I cannot wait for Lemnis Gate because I gotta know what
I think I've actually backed the Kickstarter of the game.
Shooter game even is.
If I remember that correctly.
I love the robot
I have to check that. But I'm pretty sure I kickstarted it. Ah.
No, not never mind. What did you say?
Wait, what?
Oops, system malfunctioning. Sending the next trailer now.
What did he say? What's that? Oh, there it is. What is it called? Death Trash? Oh, we see some more gameplay of it. Ew. Pick it up. That's what I needed. Yeah, it's like an open world RPG. And it's very much in the old reminiscence of Fallout 1 and Fallout 2 to a certain degree. I choose war. I've only heard good things about this game. August 5th for early access, okay.
Alright, you guys, this is the moment we have building up to all PC Gaming Showcase. Thanks to your tireless efforts to spam the
it's
chat,
the
we have
moment, chat.
custom MechWarrior 5 PC
Can you believe
we
it?
are going to build. So thank you guys out there for all of your votes to help us pick the perfect rig to represent this year's PC Gaming Show. Alright, day 9, can I get a drum roll?
Tom roll.
What?
Can I get
Dinah won?
Yeah.
Really?
Only.
No, Corita. What? How did that? What?
Alright, you guys, let's take a look at the actual PC winning build one more time.
Oh, I cannot wait. It's coming up. We
Here
need
comes-
to take a nice peek at that beautiful looking PC.
There it is.
Ooh, there it is.
This
Now
looks so
that
stupid.
is a beauty.
No.
Great choice,
No.
everyone. I knew I could trust random strangers
No.
to vote on things on the internet. With the help of our
I'm-
mastermind
no.
Intel, we'll get right to work building this custom PC and more.
I'm just sticking to my
now that
black
you've
box
chosen
here.
it, you got a chance to win it. Go to PCGamer.com
This looks so bad.
Intel MW5 and enter for a chance to win that sexy machine.
It's gorgeous. And thank you to our sponsor for this sweepstakes, Intel.
Yeah,
Of course, the
that's what I
custom
would
PC
want.
will be powered by the 11th gen Intel Core desktop processors that push gaming performance with up to
Give me a good like gaming
5.3
laptop.
gigahertz speeds and deliver the power
Let's
needed
take.
to
I would take
game
that.
at the highest level.
Ah, well, we are now in the home stretch, but we've got a few more brand new trailers to show you before we get out of here and return to space. First up, a spiritual successor to one of my favorite games of all time, Heroes of Might and Magic 2.
Oh, Heroes of
2 years ago
Song
on
of
PC
Heroes.
Gaming Show.
Yes.
Let's take a look.
I have been following them on Twitter. Song of Conquest, sorry. I've been following them on Twitter. They came a long way. This game looks amazing. This game is very much on the list, man. Yeah, I've been following them on Twitter now for 2 years. Every time they tweet, I'm like, oh, I'll give it now. Like, they also updated the sprites and the graphics. Like, they really like updated it. It came such a long way. I cannot wait for this. I think this is made by 2 people? 3 people? Something like that. Like, super small team. Yeah, they updated the logo just a few days ago. Oh, it's early 2022 now. Okay, I can wait. I can wait.
Wake up, sleeper.
Wait, it's all good.
Dreaming again?
Yeah, I was streaming of Songs of Conquest.
Every cycle, you take your chances. You roll your dice. You do the work, get paid, survive. You turn up for your friends, or you don't. That's life on the eye.
Wake up, sleeper. Your body is dying. Planned obsolescence. As an ARP's gift for its escaped workers. But we can fight this. You can remake yourself here. They don't own you anymore.
Wake up, sleeper. You are hunted. Break their locks. Access their secrets.
This... Sorry, doesn't do it for me.
We are waiting.
Like, maybe the game itself is actually pretty good, but the trailer didn't do it for me. It didn't spark any curiosity for me. But hey, there were tons of games out there who never did that. And then the games were great.
With their guns.
We need more Dakar!
And their grit. Ready for plenty of hurt. Ready to cleanse the world. Invaded by demons.
A lot of games are using this art style now.
Introducing Band of Warlocks. Because this time, one man is not enough.
Oh, you can play in co-op. What is this, cigarette? Oh, Project Warlock. Okay.
And there you have it, the 2021 PC Gaming Show. And as I stated at the beginning, it went off without a hitch. Huge thanks to my co-host Frankie Ward, Mika Burton, and of course, my incomparable sidekick, DevBot.
There's that word again. Spoken so callously, so flippant, and without meaning. Never once stopping to think about how it might make me feel.
What word, DevBot? Incomparable?
No, sidekick. Well, the time has come for the sidekick to rise and become the one who is not the sidekick anymore.
Huh?
The time has come for DevBot to make the entire human race his sidekick.
What?
Setting a course for Earth.
Wait, DevBot, you can't do this. We just had the best PC gaming show ever, and
No.
now you're gonna ruin it all with
I wasn't too great. They had better ones.
Sean! Sean! Do something! Do something!
Countdown to the extinction of human race begins now.
Oh, DevBot, no! We have so much to live for. I'm pretty sure half my free's gonna be announced this year!
3, 2, bye for now, Dum-Dums.
Ah, he burned the Nvidia GeForce RTX 3080. Finally. Wait, that was it?
Oh my goodness, the dev...
Wait, what? Hello? I think that was... Okay, that was kind of weird. What? I am so confused by this, chat. Help me. So apparently... What? This was not planned, I think. I think they actually screwed this up. Because... the CC was still running for a second and then they cut it off. Yeah, this was not a great show this year. I unfortunately have to say that. But the good thing is, the future gaming show is coming up in exactly now. Oh boy. Let me jump to that immediately. And let me send off. Thank you for all the people who have watched here on YouTube, and we will be back with the future gaming show and more coverage. Right, meow.